Hey, what's up, man? My name is Bruno Coelho. I'm excited to be here live. First of all, I'm just testing out this link, the link to this broadcast. Cool. I think that is working, so I will just go ahead and share this, right? On Twitter. So now, the interesting thing about this is that I will be also using this to do a meerkat, to do a live meerkat. Because I have some people subscribed here also, so I want to make sure that I catch those guys. So today we are talking about creating killer sales pitches, a killer sales pitch for you. And if you're watching a replay for this, notice that I'm just setting up ahead of time, so you might just go ahead and skip forward a little bit. Hey, Inbound Rocket favorited this. Cool. Nice, man. Appreciate the favorite. Introducing a new way of generating traffic and converting them into leads. Nice, Inbound Rocket. Cool, man. Not sure. For instance, let's analyze this sales pitch right here. So, introducing a new way of generating traffic and converting them into leads. That's our goal, plain and simple. You'll write and we turn them into leads. I mean, that's cool. I think that's pretty straightforward, but I don't see how you are being different from lead pages or kickoff labs, you know. So I got another, what, favorite, or was this different? Anyway. Oh yeah, so it's what? Snitcher app. Convert visitors into sales leads. Okay, again, pretty straightforward, but I'm not seeing how you are convincing me to try this stuff. So it would be great if I could figure out how I can just go ahead and start my Meerkat stream and notify my subscribers that I'm live. Okay. Who else is here? So I'm going to be sharing. Hey, and I have a viewer here on Google. Cool, man. Thanks for reaching out. Thanks for watching. I'm also going to take your questions, and I will be also doing a presentation on how can you create a sales pitch that is so powerful that you can get the decision maker's attention and get the deal done. So that's what I'll be doing here today. For you guys here on Google, watching me on YouTube, use the comments so you can interact with me. And I will be meerkatting using this. Pretty cool. Are you on Meerkat, guys? I'm just setting up this stuff because this is going to be live in like 5 minutes. So appreciate you guys being here. I'm just praying that I can, be live on Meerkat and sending out a notification to all the people that have subscribed there that I'm doing this. Okay, let me check out the link to Meerkat. Also, please share this with your followers because I'm going to be creating a sales pitch for you. And yeah, so it's here. It's going to be live. Oh man, my fingers are all over this tablet. So it's going to be live in 3 minutes. Nice. Okay, let me just share my screen with you guys. Question and answers, features disabled, okay. Interesting. Okay, let me just. All right, let me go ahead and just screen share. Hopefully, you can see the slides right. Cool. All right, all right, all right. So I'm going live on Meerkat. Exciting stuff. Exciting stuff right here. So let me see if I can pull this off, man. Okay, so in about 1 minute or so, hopefully I'm going to be live on Meerkat. Let's see what happens. I'm just going to stop presenting right now. Okay, I'm back. Cool. So hopefully I'm going to be live on Meerkat. It should be giving me a notification for me to go live. Okay, there he is. Go live, your followers are waiting for you to stream. Okay, dude, let's do this. Live now. No, it's live. Creating killer sales pitch for you. Let's stream this. All right, all right, all right. Hey, 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 hey. What's good, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? So I'm just setting myself up for success right here. So let me just, okay. This Google Hangout will be so freaking long because I'm taking so long to just go ahead and start this. It's crazy. All right, dudes. It's like creating killer sales pitch for you. Yep. It's pretty much it. So I'm just wondering if the people that have subscribed to the other show are getting the notification that I'm live. Hey Justin, what's up, man? Glad that you made it. I'm not sure that you were subscribed to the previous stream that I've set up earlier. But anyway, I'm glad that you're here. Welcome, everybody. I'm also doing a live Google Hangout on air about this stuff, killer sales pitches, that I'm doing this for you. I'm helping you guys out. I'm helping you guys create a sales pitch that gets decision makers' attention and enables you to instantly connect with them in a way that makes them understand why they should be listening to you, and why you matter to them, and why should they do business with you. So this is what I'm helping you guys today, and I hope that you're taking notes, because I have a presentation to do for you, and this is going to be killer stuff. Let me see if you can read the slides well, because I know that sometimes I'm not sure if it's Meerkat or Periscope. Can you guys confirm that you're reading this well, or is it just like backwards, Justin? All right, are you seeing this backwards, or is it okay? Hopefully you guys are seeing this well. Justin, restream this. You go there, you go. Appreciate you, man. Thanks. Thank you so much. And can you just tell me if you're reading this well, or is this backwards? Because sometimes, yeah, it's good. Nice, man. Nice. Cool. So let's do this. Let's just go ahead and start. So the first thing that I was planning to talk to you about is that you should focus on, nice, thanks. You should focus on who can you help the most. So it's about figuring out who is the profile of your ideal client, the client that you know that you can have a dramatic impact in. So it's not just a nice to have, right? It's not just something that you can do to them that it makes their day better. No, it's something that really creates a dramatic change in their lives. Okay. So for you to understand who can you help the most, you should also realize what are the skills or the areas where you are really exceptional at, and by focusing on those areas, you should understand who is the people in the marketplace that can find this stuff more useful and valuable. Because the ultimate sales equation tells you that being helpful equals being valuable equals getting money in the bank. Okay, so now that you did this step, the first step, that is understanding and identifying who is your ideal client, you need to get their attention immediately, right? So, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you how you can do this. I'm going to show you based on a real life example that I used for myself. So let me just tell you how this worked for me. And I will do this by sharing this presentation that I've got here. Okay, check it out, check it out. Check it out, my good friend Justin. We're about to do great things together, man, I'm telling you. So, this is the total job market domination. Let's just go ahead. This is the usual plan that people are following. And I remember let me just interrupt this. I'm just breaking every rule possible of what you should do or what you should not do during a live stream, because I want to make sure that I get this guy's attention, this kid right here. He says that he's an unemployed graduate. He was sharing my stream, or sorry, the link to my stream earlier. So, hey man, I'm live at let me help you create a sales pitch. Okay, so this is done. Back to the presentation, back to the, yeah, let's go. Cool. All right, so dude, this is the old and broken jobs 1.0 plan. Everybody's following this freaking plan. Everybody wants to have a degree. Everybody's searching for jobs that match their degrees. People are sending resumes like crazy, or CVs if you're in Europe. They are hope to get picked for an interview, and finally, then, if everything goes fine, they want to get a job, right? Now, the problem is this, and Justin, you have this problem too, right? You're competing with the whole world of guitar players and instructors, right? And having certifications, about being a great guitar instructor or teacher, it doesn't matter, right? Because that's just the new average. And this approach is to focus on ourselves, right? Because we're telling people why should they care about us, and why should they listen to us, and why should they give us money. But it's all too much focused on ourselves. And I'll tell you why in just a minute. So the first thing that I advise you to do is just to stop doing what everybody else is doing, right? For you to just to differentiate yourself from everybody else, you should stop doing what they are doing, and you should start selling what you can do to help them get what they want. And this is so important because it makes you think about on what do these guys want, what do they want, and can you help them? That's the question, right? That's the question. So it makes you think and focus on figuring out what is their most painful problem, and it helps you focus on how can you help them. So here's the 5 steps that you already know. If you know me, I always tell people to get the decision makers' attention, search for ways to help them, demonstrate how you can help them, make an offer, and close the deal. This is the super powerful equation. Again, being helpful equals being valuable equals money. Now, of course, you might be asking yourself these questions, and that's exactly why I'm asking people to join this free video series, this free training video series that I'm doing. You can just go ahead and go to I am Bruno Coelho, because you'll have the form there just to subscribe. Now on this video, on this Meerkat session, I'm going to show you how you can get the decision maker's attention. I'm going to show you how you can create a killer sales pitch, man. So this is how you do it. You get their attention by immediately focusing on their most painful problem ever. That's it, man. So this is how most people are searching for jobs or searching for a way to get money, right? They are going, hey man, my name is, in this case, Robin. I just finished my degree and I want, listen, for the decision maker, they just could not care less about who you are, what your name is, and your freaking degree, right? It just, man, they just don't care. What do they care about? They care about their most painful problems, right? So in this case, Robin, if Robin just went ahead and said, hey man, do you want me to help you stop the Joker? So just pay me, right? So shut up and take my money, right? Because why? Robin just focused on Batman's most painful problem. That's it. This is very simple, but very, very, very powerful. So here's a real life example. Do you know this guy? Mr. Grant Cardone. Listen, everybody who's watching the stream here on Meerkat and on Google Hangouts, just go ahead and go on Twitter. Go on Twitter and reach out to Grant Cardone saying that I am doing a live session about how I tried and accomplished this goal, which was to convince this guy that it was useful for him to do business with me. So how did I do this? Well, my goal was just convinced to help him. I just wanted to convince him that I could help him make more money, right? So this is an actual slide from the presentation. So the results, which is not typical, so I'm not promising you that you can do this like in overnight, right? But when I did this back in November, Grant was like, oh man, let's do this. To Jared Grant, which is his vice president, his right arm. Again, Grant saying this was awesome, very impressed. And what did I do? So notice here, I tweeted Grant, hey, are you guys interested in expanding the Cardone University to reach millions of people? And I just sent him to a YouTube video. That's it. Are you guys interested in expanding the Cardone University? And of course they were interested, right? This was their most painful problem. And then the video. So again, by focusing on their most painful problem, I just send out a tweet to Grant Cardone, and by immediately focusing on their most painful problem, I got this response. So how exactly did I do this? And welcome, Mr. David Macias. Appreciate you being here. I'm sharing people on how can you get the decision maker's attention. In my case, I was targeting this guy, Grant Cardone, best-selling author, sales training, creator of the Whatever It Takes digital network. So this is a big player. So how did I do it? I'm going to show you the perfect pitch kickoff. Again, the perfect pitch kickoff, and you're seeing here the first slide that I included on my presentation. And the first slide immediately focused on his most painful problem, which is a global domination opportunity with the power of the Portuguese language. Now, he doesn't care about the power of the Portuguese language, but he cares about the global domination opportunity, right? This makes sense, guys? So this enabled me to get 5 seconds of his time. Now, the second slide was this. Yeah, good luck. The second slide is this. In just a few minutes, I'm going to show you a massive opportunity for expanding the Cardone University worldwide. The reason why this slide is so powerful is because I'm just going ahead of time and telling him that this whole thing, this whole video, this was a video. The video was just going to take a few minutes of his time. And in those few minutes, I was going to show you how he can solve his most painful problem, right? This immediately positions yourself as a pro because they understand that you did your homework and that you're interested in them, right? And that's pretty powerful because most people are coming in their office or calling on the phone, and they are just asking these people, the decision makers, for money or favors or time, whatever, right? And you're doing exactly the opposite. And that's why I think Grant was so impressed with this approach. So let's keep up. The third slide was me telling him what I was going to show him on this presentation. So it was an opportunity for world domination. I was going to show him the connection to do it. And third, an irresistible offer. So this is a three-step sales message, right? Very simple. An opportunity, a connection, and an offer at the end. But before moving forward, you must be sure that you're talking with the decision maker, right? So if you're not talking with the decision maker, you should stop immediately and ask for the decision maker's attention, right? You don't just want to talk to anybody, right? You're focused on the decision maker, the person who has the power to sign the check. Sorry. Right? Money. Let's go. Okay, so how did I did the step one? The step one was showing Grant how big was the opportunity. And I did this by showing him how, using the Portuguese language, he could reach millions of people. So see here how I did this? So I'm not just trying to convince him that he should expand because he's already interested in expanding. I'm just showing him something that he probably didn't know yet, because if he already knew this, if he already knew that using the Portuguese language he could reach 200 millions of people, he would be already all over this, right? So you're showing why should they care. Step two is to introduce you, because by this time, like I say here, by this time the decision maker is asking, who is this mysterious stranger? But before moving forward, you should ask if they have already seen enough to make a decision. Because the point of this pitch, the point of this pitch is not just for you to be selling, and for you to fall in love with your own story, right? The point here is to close the deal. So if they have already seen enough to make a decision, you should ask, right? Because if you don't, you're giving them a chance to, think about it and regret it, and come up with excuses for not moving forward. And that's not what you want, right? So Justin, is this being helpful? I hope it is. So moving forward, guys. Step two, why me, right? Why should he be choosing you and not the next guy? So instead of saying how great you are, you should take this opportunity to explain and demonstrate how you can help him. And after you do this, you should ask your audience to see the offer again. Step three is for you to pitch them your offer. So what is your offer? Time to show them the bottom line of your deal. You're going to say, here's what I've got, and what do you want in return? Finally, after you do all this, it's time for you to close the pitch. And I believe that one of the most powerful ways that you can do this is using this progressive agreements approach, where you basically start saying that if you want to do this, you want to reach these millions of people, And if you want to work with such a person like me, and if you agree with the business terms that I proposed, then it's only logical for you to say yes and let's do this. The interesting thing about the way that we finished this presentation is because we basically ended like we started. I started the presentation, remember, saying that I was going to show, in this case, Grant, an opportunity, a connection, and an offer. And then I just finished the presentation with those three things working together. So this feels like, a moment where, your audience goes, oh, okay, this makes sense now, all right? Because not only you promised and you delivered on what you promised, but above all else, you ended up doing and presenting something that actually makes sense for them and it's valuable for them. Finally, don't forget to ask for the sale, man, because all this work is going to be useless if you don't ask for the sale. So in my case, what I told Grant was, man, if you answered yes to all these questions, the only logical thing to do is just to sign right here and let's do this. Because this approach makes the yes becomes the only logical outcome of your entire pitch. So conclusions, you should know what problems can you help your ideal client solve, what threats can you help them avoid, what goals can you help them achieve, and what opportunities can you help them seize. And this, it's about the decision maker, not you. It's about your ideal client, right? So match what you can do best, hopefully with the least amount of effort, so you can do this over and over again without getting tired, and focus on selling them this stuff because they are desperate for you to do this. And that's exactly what I've been doing. And this is just one of the four key challenges of the Total Job Market Domination free video series. I hope that you guys can just go ahead and go to my website and subscribe, because I'm going to show you exactly how you can go from, second guessing yourself on how you can sell what you can do best for others. And finally, I'm going to show you how you can answer all these questions. So guys, we've talked about a lot of things, a lot of things. And I'm wondering, do you have questions? I'm here to help you create a killer sales pitch for you, for your business, for whatever you're selling. It's, you can be selling yourself as a brand, as a professional, as an entrepreneur. Whatever you're trying to do, you need to create killer sales pitches, right? So that's what I'm doing here tonight with you guys. So guys, what's your most painful problem right now? Let me just stop the presentation. I'm going to put the tablet right here. So first of all, was this helpful? Let me just go to, okay, I'm screen sharing. I just go ahead and stop screen sharing. So I hope that this was helpful for you. Great, a couple of favorites here. Nice. Nice. Cool. So who's here? Justin is here. Mr. Justin Beanie. Is that it? So I'm murdering your name. I'm sorry, man. That will just stick to Justin. So great, man. I hope that you find this session to be valuable for you, and for what you're trying and what you're doing in your business, for escaping your daytime job. And maybe you can resonate with this. I'm not sure if you've seen this, but this was something that one of my mentors sent to me. And this was a quote that he mentioned, which is, "The dreamers of the day are dangerous men, for they act their dreams with open eyes so they can make it possible." So if you're trying to escape your job, and that's exactly what I've been trying to do, and for the past, let me see, 5 years at least, one of the key mistakes that I did was that I was trying to escape my job by immediately jumping into a new industry, a new space. Even though I had the skills to do it, I was just trying to jump into a new platform. All right, what do you think is the best way to find the problems of your audience? Dude, that's a freaking great question. And that's exactly what I show my young pros, young hustlers audience in the Total Job Marketing Domination on video 2. And since you're interested in that stuff, I'm just going to just give you a live presentation about that stuff. How about that? Would be useful for you? I think it will. I think that you're going to say or to feel that this is going to be really valuable for you. So let's do this, man. Let me just share on Google. Sorry, here you go. On this video, check it out, Justin. Justin, I'm going to become your best new friend. This mysterious Portuguese guy. On this video, you will learn how to search for ways to help them. Okay, it's like I'm reading your mind, man. Super weird, but hopefully super profitable as well. So let's do this. Are you ready? Oh, before we move forward, can you do me a quick favor? Can you share this if you're not already done this, so you can help as many people as we possibly can? But I think that you already shared this. I'm not sure. Creating killer sales pitches. So if you could share this, it will be really great, but I'm just going to move forward and let's do this. So the first steps for you to know everything about their problems. So that's the point, right? To know so much about their problems that when you talk about those problems, they feel like you're mind reading them. Like for instance, right now, right? You were asking me what was the best way to find problems of our audience, and I already had a presentation to cover exactly that subject. So it's pretty cool when that happens. Moving forward, so this, of course, this also works for their goals, because achieving their goals is their problem, right? Oh man, yeah, appreciate you, Justin. Thanks, man. Okay, so the first thing is you want to be so good at describing their struggles and pains and frustrations that their reaction should be this, right? Oh my God, this guy gets me. I am not alone. So you will feel they will feel instantly connected and drawn to you, like you are this magnet that is attracting them. The reason why this works, and this is going to be like we're going to the psychological side of things, is because every human needs connection and love, right? And again, the reason why people do business with others is because they want to do business with people they know, like, and trust. So this is why this stuff matters. And now finally, Justin, the question that you asked is this, right? So how can you know everything about their problems? So you have to follow them and interview them. But actually, what I didn't say here, and it's probably better than following them and interviewing them is for you to have the exact same problems that your audience have, with only a small difference. You already solved your problem, right? And they are already or still struggling with the same problem that you solved, or they are already trying, or they are still trying to achieve the goals that you already achieved. And the reason why this is better than following them and interviewing them is because you've gone through this journey, right? For instance, I know your struggles when you're talking about sorry, having a daytime job and having to come at night and work at night and working during weekends. I know your struggles. I know the things that you have to, just say no to, like friends going out to drinks, or having this, just to catch a movie or something. And you have to say no to all that stuff because you're committed to make your dreams come true, right? So when you are the representation, the perfect representation of your audience's most painful problem, and you're already gone through the journey yourself, it's a pretty powerful place to be. But now you may have done all that stuff, but it's already it's still useful. Sorry, it's still useful for you to follow them and interview them. So the follow them strategy. You want to follow them. You want to go to where they are right now, so you can learn how they communicate their problems. So, for instance, you're young beginner guitar player. Where are these guys located? Where do they hang out? Where do they hang out on the web? Where is their favorite location? Is there a specific forum where they are? You should be all over that place. And it's not for you, the goal here is not for you to start, pitching and trying to sell your course or the stuff that you do. The point here is just to listen on how they articulate their problems. And let me show you how I did this. For instance, my audience is young graduates who are struggling with job hunting. So what I did, and let me just share this on Google. So what I did here, check it out. I'm going to my Twitter account so I can show you something. So I've been following my audience. Nothing weird about this, right? So here, listen, this guy, we spend a lot of money studying only to find out that we're going to struggle to find jobs after graduating. More. Job hunting is such a drag, bro. Job hunting is so boring, I want to give up. More. The worst part about job hunting is spending money you cannot afford to lose and nothing pops up. So much for matriculating with flying colors. So what I'm doing here, I'm following my audience and I'm paying close attention to how they articulate their problems, right? I need a new job. Job hunting is depressing, right? So the first thing that I do is to hit the favorite button. Because why? The minute that I click here, they will get a notification that this guy, this mysterious stranger, Bruno Coelho, he says that he develops people, delivers software projects, and sells results in the IT consulting industry since 2005. Now he's mixing the Internet of Things with telco, and also job hunting plus marketing. Okay. And then I have my website, right? So what I'm suggesting you to do is just to go ahead and follow your audience. See how they articulate their problems. This job hunting shit is so stressful. I hate job hunting and so on and so on. So coming back to the presentation, the reason why you want to learn how they communicate their problems is because you want to include that type of the type of words that they use, on your own sales pitch. Does this make sense? Because they will feel like they are talking to someone who is like them. But again, you don't want to, fake this. You want to be as real as it gets. But at the same time, you have to speak in the same level of communication, or else they won't understand what the hell you're saying. Again, you want to understand their beliefs, their language, and their actions. What do they already tried? Where are they already spending money in? So are they already investing money in guitar courses? And if so, where? And what are their most common complaints about those courses? Right. So that's what you want to do, Justin. You want to do is to research and follow them around, catch their most common complaints about what others are missing and what they wish and what they are desperate that somebody in the world create this stuff for them. And you want to know what this stuff is, because then you have this opportunity to create that stuff for them. So beliefs, causes and effects. What do they believe that it's involved on their problem? So listen, Justin, in your case, perhaps they believe that the reason why they cannot play guitar really well, it's not because they need guitar lessons. Maybe they believe that if they just keep on playing, if they just keep on practicing, if they just keep on seeing YouTube videos, they will eventually become a master guitar player. Let's say that they believe this. So if they believe this, you have a problem, right? Because you're just another guitar instructor or teacher. Or are you? Or perhaps not. Perhaps this is a myth that you need to break first before you can sell your products, right? You have to understand what are the beliefs, what they are already agreeing on, okay, that it's blocking them to get the very results that they want. It seems like it's counterintuitive, but sometimes people have beliefs about how the world works, and those beliefs are blocking them from the very results that they want. So you need to figure out this stuff first, or else you're just going to be, trying to sell them, and they will not be ready. Does this make sense? Would you agree with this stuff that I'm talking about, or I'm just going crazy here? Hi, Lisa Renee. Appreciate you being here. We're talking about how can you search for ways to help your ideal clients. Also, guys, be sure to retweet this and share this. We can get as many people and help as many people as we can. I would appreciate you guys being here and doing this for me. So we've gone through this. What specific words do they use and not use when they talk about their problem, right? So you're following them around in the internet. You're hanging out where they hang out, and you're paying attention to this stuff. And actions, okay, we've talked about this. And this is what I was showing you, right? Follow them tactic via Twitter. You set up searches. Hey, thanks, Lisa. Thanks for retweeting and restreaming this. Appreciate you for doing this. And I hope that I can be helpful for you on this session. So for instance, me, since I've been helping people job hunting, and I've been helping people accelerate their careers and saving years of trial and error and second guessing, so they can get paid what they're worth, I've set up a search on Twitter for job hunting. Everybody who talks about job hunting, I get a notification here, and I pay attention to what they are complaining about, okay? And that's what you should be doing as well. The second strategy is to interview them. You want to go ahead and interview them, how they perceive their problems. That's what you want to learn. And this is key right here. You have to notice that what they might perceive their problem to be might not necessarily be their core issue, right? For instance, My audience might believe that their core issue is not having enough degrees, and that's why they are not getting paid what they're worth. It's not, but let's say that this is a core belief that they have. So if this is one of their core beliefs, it's my mission in order to help them to completely destroy this belief, to give them an opportunity to focus on the real issue. And for them, the real issue is that the degree is the new average. Everybody has a freaking degree. They just need to use a different approach, an approach that immediately differentiates themselves from the other competitors in the marketplace. And that's exactly what I'm showing. When they send resumes after resumes and they are not getting picked for an interview, or when they go to interviews and nobody calls back, they're not rejecting them, right? They are not rejecting their degrees. They are rejecting their approach. Their approach sucks. It's broken. It's an old plan. It's broken. It worked in the Industrial Revolution. It doesn't work anymore. What works is the stuff that I'm showing you guys. So this also means that what they want to solve their problem might not be what they need. And this is tough, because now you have this challenge, which is for you to move them from what they want to what they need. And this is really, really tough. But you need to do this, right? Or else you're just going to be wasting your time and their time. Again, your life would be much easier if you just could focus on fixing the problems where what they think they need is already aligned with what they really need, right? Because it's just easier if they already think that what can solve their problem already is the solution, and you have that solution. It's almost effortless, right, to sell this stuff for them. However, this is just one power indicator that you can use. Here's some more. Guys, you should take notes, because this is gold right here. Because these power questions will enable you to qualify your ideal client in a matter of seconds. So the first one is urgency. How quickly do you need to accomplish this? The answer that you want to get from them is immediately. I need to immediately solve this stuff. In terms of commitment, the answer that you want to get from them is, I'm ready to do whatever it takes to get this done today, right? I need to do this yesterday, so the next best thing is to do this today. Emotions. How would you feel if you failed to solve this problem today? The kind of answer that you want to get is, oh man, I will be depressed, or even something more extreme like man, I'm telling you, if we don't solve this today, I'm as good as dead, right? And the opposite is true. So what would you feel if you succeed to solve this problem, or how would you feel if you succeed to achieve this goal? The answers that you want to get is, oh man, that would be the freaking best day ever of my life. Now, the fourth thing is the opportunity. How big is the opportunity? You want to focus, obviously, on goals and problems that have the biggest opportunity attached to them, right? So imagine if someone is in like $1 million in debt. So they have a $1 million problem. So this is a pretty good problem for you to focus on, right? Because if you enable them to save $1 million, and if you ask 10K in return, this is a deal that makes sense, right? $1 million, you save them $1 million, you want 10K in return. It's a no-brainer. Threat. How big is the threat if you fail? So if you fail to achieve this goal, if you fail to solve this problem, what is the threat? So is it a $1 threat? You have to pay $1, or would you lose 1 million, or would you lose everything? So the power questions here will help you focus on the most painful problems and this will allow you to qualify your audience as they are ready or not for you to help them, right? Because have you ever tried to help someone who is not ready for your help? Let me know. Just leave a comment for your own experience, just to see if I'm not just talking crazy stuff. Because what I've noticed is that when people are not ready for you, for your product, for whatever you're selling them, it might be the best thing for them, but since they are not ready, it's useless. All right, so basically, when you get high levels on all indicators, you have a great opportunity to focus on. Cool. All right, so it's time for you to review your skills and your superpowers and figure out which of the big problems can you help them solve. And this is, I'm not sure if you already seen this stuff somewhere, but it works like this. Like they have lots of problems. This is your skills and your know-how, and somehow in the middle, on their most painful problems, and within your ability to solve those problems, that's where magic happens. That's where you should focus on. And again, this is one of the 4 key challenges that I help people with at the Total Job Marketing Domination free video series. If you go to iambruncoelho.com right now, you can catch this stuff for free. And I think that you'll find this stuff to be really helpful. So Justin, you asked me how you can learn about your audience's most painful problems. Did this presentation help you? Or do you have, I think that you might have some questions, and I'll be happy to answer them. And Lisa, you just arrived here, and I was wondering if you have any questions about the stuff that I was showing you. I'm also broadcasting this live on air on Google. Right. Cool stuff, cool stuff. So guys, do you have any questions? Be sure to follow me at iambruncoelho. I'm going to leave a comment here because it's not bcoelho 2000. What was the link again? I'm going to, this is it. I am Bruno Coelho. On Twitter, you can catch me on Twitter also at I am Bruno Coelho. I'm helping young professionals to get paid what they are worth. I'm using what you are worth, and I'm using that good stuff that you already know how to do, and I will teach you how you can package that stuff in a way that not only helps people, but it gets you money in the bank as well, right? Because ultimately, money should be the applause that you get by how well you treat your clients and your customers and your people, right? This is something that I've learned from Ken Blanchard, leadership guru, best-selling author of the 1 Minute Manager. And I completely agree, man. Money is the applause that you get by how well you treat your people and how great are you at getting great results for others. Results that people are desperate to get, right? Like solving their most painful problem. That's what I'm focusing on. So Justin, this is part of the stuff that I was planning to help you. I have your email. I'm going to send you a personalized action plan to make you stop feel overwhelmed about all the things that you need to do, all the things that you feel that that you feel that you should have already do, but you haven't. So this plan will enable you to, have total clarity and increase your focus on what needs to be done. And if you just go ahead and focus on that stuff that I'm going to show you on that action plan, I'm guaranteeing you that you're going to see results. If you don't distract yourself, because this is a really noisy world, our mailboxes are full of people trying to sell the next solution, the next great stuff, asking you money. I'm not asking you for anything. I'm just going to go ahead and give you an action plan for free. I'm going to give you an opportunity for you to test this stuff. I'm demonstrating how I can help you, and hopefully you'll get the results that you want. That's why I'm here, man. Lisa, that's so true. Hey, thanks. Thanks for letting me know that this is resonating with you. I look forward to it. Thank you, man. My pleasure. My pleasure. And listen, the reason why I'm doing this, and it's this mysterious stranger on the internet, this Bruno Coelho guy from Portugal. Why am I helping people that I don't know of without asking money, investing my time and energy? What I'm doing here? Why am I doing this? Well, the reason why I'm doing this is because, first of all, I feel that this is my life's mission to help others increase and unleash their potential and share with the world the great stuff that they are doing. So basically, this is the work of a marketeer, right? This is the work of someone who loves marketing, someone who loves looking at the world, identifying a need, identifying a painful problem that is upsetting people, and then come up with clever ways to address that problem, to solve that problem, to enable those people to become freaking superstars, right? And I think I cannot think of a better way to live, um, which is creating ways, platforms, products, services for people to become magnificent, right? And appreciate the claps there. Now, the reason why I'm doing this for free is because I know that my biggest problem ever, and I think that it's your biggest problem too, is obscurity, not being known, right? You have to get people's attention. Without having their attention, you're dead. You can be the best guitar instructor in the world, but if people don't know you, if people don't know who you are, if people are not paying attention to you, you're good as dead, right? So what I'm doing here is, instead of trying to pound you, hit you hard with hard cold sales pitches, when I'm going to try to sell you on my 10 years experience of in the IT consulting industry, I'm going to sell you my resume, I'm going to sell you my past achievements, instead of me trying to ask you to believe that I've done all this great stuff and ask you to believe that what once worked will work again, and instead of asking you to believe that what will work for others would work again for you, I'm just going ahead and give you this stuff for free because you've gave me this gift of your attention, your time. Time is so freaking precious because we're dying, right? We don't know when we're going to die. So we're basically giving each other this great gift, which is you cannot go back and reclaim the time that you already spent. If you gave me money, I will eventually have the opportunity to repay you. But the time that we've spent together tonight, I cannot repay that time. So that's why I'm so committed to reward you for this gift that you are giving me right now, which is the gift of your attention, the gift of your time. And I'm trying to repay you with me helping you with my skills, with my marketing skills, with my consulting skills, with my software engineering skills, with my management and entrepreneur skills, whatever it takes for you to get paid what you're worth. And if you're desperate enough, if this problem And if this goal makes you obsessed, you cannot sleep because of this stuff. You cannot wait for you to become uh, the best that you can be. I'm your friend because you're my ideal client. Okay. So Justin, I'm looking forward to send you your action plan for everybody who is listening to me. If you want to be just like Justin, go to iambruncoelho.com, subscribe, become a member of the Total Job Marketing Domination. This is a free training videos, 5 free training videos. Each one of them is focused on these topics. I'm going to give you the strategies that you need to address each one of these topics right here. And then I'm opening up a very, very private group of people that I will be personally coaching and guiding. Okay, so this is for people who want, a more detailed and in-depth and personalized guidance from me. So I will give you access to my time, my cell phone, and basically the people who will make this really tight group will have the results that they want guaranteed by me, because we will do whatever it takes to get that done, right? So I'm going to personally be guiding you step by step. Some of the stuff that you need to do, I'm going to do that stuff for you, so you won't even have to worry about that stuff. So I'm just going ahead and break all barriers and get you the results that you want. So I'm pretty excited to launch this Total Job Marketing Mastermind group, and I look forward to see some of you there. Hopefully, this is going to be freaking great. I'm already doing this with some young professionals who are just coming out from college with their degrees, and they are they are just entering the marketplace, and they're just overwhelmed, and they just cannot believe why they cannot get the money that they feel that they are worth, right? And it's crazy, man. Jobs getting outsourced to China, to India, to all over the place. We are competing with the whole world, man. This is your competition. Don't be fooled, man. This is your competition. Just look. Some of you are here, right, in the United States of America. You're talking to someone who's here, right? And the entire world is competing with people's attention. They're competing with people's money, right? So this is a really big world. I'm 38, but I feel 20. That's what I'm talking about, Justin. You're a young hustler for sure. So jobs are getting outsourced to India, right? China is, bringing the low cost game into levels who are ridiculous, right? And then what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do when you're competing with the whole wild, wide world? You should be doing what we've talked about here today, right? You should be obsessed with trying to be perceived as different from what everybody else is doing. You need to be freaking killer with your sales pitches. You cannot afford to, to be generic. You have 5 seconds to get someone's attention. Either you get it or you won't. You won't have a second chance. And then you have to immediately demonstrate how you can help them, like I'm doing here. I'm sharing stuff, strategies that I know that it works. It worked for me. It worked for the people that I've been sharing this stuff with. But it will take hard work, I'm telling you. But I promise you this, it won't take more work than the work that you're already doing with an approach that doesn't work, right? The approach of getting resumes and sending resumes, going to interviews. So it won't take more work than that. But of course, that you want to, just do whatever it takes to get this deal done, man. So, Lisa, Justin, and others who are listening to this stream, questions. I won't quit as long as you don't quit on me. By the way, I'm going to leave my Google Hangout. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.